Hi, welcome back. Today I'm gonna see, can I escape this house you see before me? First things first, we actually have to enter the house. And we are now inside of the escape house. And we have to escape the puzzle house. Alright, my first logical thing is to check all these paintings. Because they're the first thing I've seen, and they led to nothing. Let's check all this. We can take the cobwebs out. Hopefully they're not rearranged in a certain way that I need to know. There's also, we can like get on these. I don't really know if that's gonna do anything. But I'm gonna flip everything and touch everything I can. Because why not? I can take the chest plates and stuff. Know if that's necessary. I'm sure we might even have to rearrange these in a certain order. I don't really want to mess around with them too much. Again, that could be a certain order to a puzzle, and I won't remember that order later on. So I don't. Sometimes touching everything isn't always the best answer. Puzzle. I will need to know. Perfect. We're now in here. More cobwebs and barrels, and we have a nether star. A point. I don't know what point means. There's nothing here. Well, there was something here, and it was the nether star. Cool. Nice little hidden painting there. A whole ton of cobwebs. I'm taking all these cobwebs. I don't know if they mean anything. We have a book, but I'm going to continue taking cobwebs. Maybe, again, this could be a answer to a combination lock now that we have numbers. All right, let's read this book. Once upon a time, there was a man who wanted to watch TV, but first he had to turn it on. But how can he do that when he doesn't have a remote? I don't know. Push the button on the TV. Not only the remote isn't always the answer, folks. Sometimes you can just push the button on the TV itself. Okay, I can break these off. Low item frames. Again, I'm literally touching it. More trap doors that really do nothing. Another point in a hopper. What that did. A diamond pickaxe that can break a brick wall. And more cobwebs. You know me, I love me my cobweb. And that was inside the fridge. Interesting. Okay, let's work our way over in this direction. There's a door to a bathroom. And another nether star that says point. And an item frame we can break yet again. There's a painting here. Let's check, see if it's anything to do with a hidden painting. No, it is not. Let's push the button on the toilet. That did nothing. I'm willing to bet that the bathroom is almost irrelevant at this point. I think we checked everything in there. Now I see this barrel right here. So if we open this, we will be able to grab a riddle. Except riddle is spelt wrong. Or maybe it's spelt right. Who knows? But here we go. Hey, can you help me? I found this riddle, but I can't solve it myself. Can you help me? Which way should I point? I start in red, and I always point the way towards yellow. Which way am I pointing? Don't know what that means. I'm yellow like the sun, but instead of shining up, I am pointing down. Which way am I pointing? I don't know. I'm green like grass, and I point towards the sun. Where I come from? Which way am I pointing? Okay. Now, there might be an answer to all of this. Like, this table's red, for example. I don't know. But like green like grass, but I point up makes me think, oh God. This got really complicated. We don't even have a key yet. This is locked. Interesting. Okay. This got a little bit more complicated as we've continued here. Whole ton of barrels in this room. I'm just going to search every single one. Just cobwebs in every single one. And I'm taking all the cobwebs, but I'm kind of regretting my decision here. As I'm doing this, the thought occurred to me. I swear to God, if the map creator hid a light gray stained glass pane, aka the invisible item, you know what I'm talking about, in one of these barrels, and that's like the hidden key we need to find, I'm going to lose my mind because I'm not about to search every single one of these barrels. But hey, we found another point. That's cool. All right, I've also found this under these trapdoors. Okay, swear to God, I thought it was about to be a maze, but it's just another barrel. I'm willing to bet I've maybe found everything in this room, except for this. Fun way to get down. Okay, maybe that's a tunnel somewhere else. You can also go upstairs in this house. It's a lot bigger than I originally thought. Okay. Oh, this must be the fun way to get down. You can get through here. Oh, that's what that led to. It's the spot behind the painting. Here's the TV. How do I turn it on without the remote? You press the button. Unlock the basement. Cool. Is that saying it unlocked it for me, or I have to unlock the basement? I don't really know. Another point and more cobwebs. I can punch the paintings off. Am I supposed to be able to do that? I swear I'm supposed to be in adventure mode, but I guess you can do that in adventure mode. So I'm going to punch the paintings now. Didn't know I could do that, but I guess I'm going to do that from now on. All right. Either way, the basement has been unlocked, so let's head down here. Again, I could punch the painting, so I'm about to do that every single time here. All right, that's definitely an intended feature because obviously I don't think I'd be able to get in here and see this stuff without, like, I'm supposed to see it, I'm pretty sure. Don't click here, I'm gonna do it. Oh my lord, that actually kind of scared me, but not a lot. Another point hidden in this barrel and more cobwebs and a lever here. Let's open something back here. Another point and more cobweb. No idea what all the points do and why we have so many cobwebs, but there we go. You find the riddle, if not look for it. So we're supposed to get in here somehow, but I'm assuming that's going to be the answer to like what yellow, red, and everything points to. It's going to be this answer back here. Okay, I'm almost tempted to say that's everything in here, but I could be wrong, and we can always come back, of course. Now there's all these paintings at the beginning that I didn't punch, but you know, I'm going to punch them either way, just to check. I figured it out. All right, there. I'm not done in the basement. I have to break the brick wall with this, of course. I kind of forgot I could do that. I forgot all about the pickaxe, but there we go. We can break that and get in here. Very dark and mysterious in here. There's a frog. More cobwebs. Again, I'm taking all these cobwebs. I don't know if I'm supposed to, because now I have way more cobwebs than I'll ever need. But you never know. It could be like the final lock of this map is like enter all 196 cobwebs you found. Able to get out of here. Iron golem in here. Don't know why there's a frog, an iron golem, and everything, but they're here. There's definitely something up this water spout. Yeah, barrel, with another point and more cobwebs. Bridge, I might as well flip all these. I doubt there's a barrel hidden under here, but you never know. Axe here, let's grab this. Can break a bookshelf, that's pretty cool. There's bookshelves here, so let's get the breaking. We have to do something with this. I'm gonna be honest, don't know how these work at all, like how redstone works off of them. Oh, I got this book. I don't know if I got this. What can I use this book for? Maybe I don't need this book, but what does this mean? This might be the pressure plate puzzle that's way up there that I was worried about. And we can also look for bookshelves upstairs as well. I think we're done down here, so I might leave this area. Again, we just gotta know that there's like stone bricks and frogs and iron golems down here. This is still locked, so even so we can't get in there. I think I swam up that, but I don't know if I swam up this yet. There's a button. Upstairs is unlocked. Okay, I knew I was missing something, and it was down here. You know, I gotta stop saying I'm clear with this room when I'm not done with that room, if that makes sense, because I've done that twice, and then circled around the map for a bit, and then came back to the room I thought I was done with, and that ends up being the thing that I missed. So the upstairs is now unlocked, so we can go in here. Can also break a whole ton of bookshelves, so I'm gonna do that to all of these. All right, we have the same amount of books now as we have cobwebs at this point, but it's revealed a stick that can break brown carpet in the chest back here, so that's pretty cool. Let's keep looking, flipping trapdoors, everything like that. Probably, yep, more barrels with cobwebs. I'm kind of getting to that point where I don't think I'm going to need these cobwebs, but we've gotten this far collecting all of them, so I might as well take them. There's this room. Let's break all the paintings in here. Basement, more cobwebs in here, and I'm going to keep my cobweb supply in this barrel. Hopefully I don't forget if I ever need a ton of cobwebs for a puzzle. I don't think I will, but it's good to just know they're there. And there's another point. Let's also look for brown carpets, brick walls, stuff like that, because those are probably relevant. Behind this painting is a big area, just a ton of barrels with cobwebs and some buttons. I don't know what that means, but there we go. But yeah, so we have this button combination thing that might come into play later. We also have a gym. Flip them all. There could be a barrel under here or a chest. You never know. And that's why we flip it. There's another point. Again, I don't know what the points do. Here's a ton of brown carpet. Let's just get to destroying all of this till we find what we need. I was literally walking on this and didn't notice. This is why I'll never escape a real escape room if I ever get stuck in one day. And there was nothing under the brown carpet, but we have 32 brown carpet if we need it. A yellow thing. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's there. This is a very cool looking bench, but I don't think we're supposed to do anything with it. Broke all this brown carpet, but other than that, I don't know if there's really anything in the gym. I'm gonna be honest, this top area isn't interesting or helpful to me. Like, this entire upstairs has not been like at all helpful. I've gotten some more flowers, I guess, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with the flowers. You got the brown carpet destroyer, so maybe we look around for brown carpet. There's some brown carpet here. That gave us a chest that says be fast. Let's destroy this too while we're at it. Nothing. All right, let's read be fast. What's this? Do I need to write something, or is it some kind of code? But where and how does it work? Here, time's running out fast. Could be the button thing. Let's see what the display of the buttons were, because that also kind of reminds me of the. All right, this is 3x4, and so is this. So in that case, is it just these two? Perfect. Nice, it opened the thing down there. Very helpful book this is. Let's actually get it out of our inventory. Same with the TV hint. All right, now this is probably the answer to that very first riddle. I found this riddle, but I can't solve it myself. Which way should I point? I start in red, and I always point the way towards yellow. Which way am I pointing? So if I start at red, I point towards yellow. Towards yellow, starting at red, right? Surely that makes sense. I'm yellow like the sun, but instead of shining up, I am pointing down. Which way am I pointing? I'm yellow, and I point down. Cool. I'm green like grass and I point towards the sun where I came from. Which way am I pointing? North. Unless yellow is the sun. Am I not doing this right? Deactivate it on up. Oh wait, I heard something flipping around. Wait. Alright, that opened up this behind the painting. I don't know why the green is correct like this. I guess maybe because I point towards yellow. It says I point towards the sun where I came from, and I guess yellow is the sun. I don't know. We got it right. It doesn't matter. Thank God it was kind of brute forcing, but sure. We have the key to the pressure plate puzzle. Let's put that in here. Locked. No more. And now we need, what is this? So it's probably this. So I don't know if this is the start or this is the start. I'm going to assume up here is the start. So let's try the middle. Okay, I'm assuming that's right. So it was 2 forward. And now am I going my right or the book's right? Like, I don't know if I'm going to try here. Okay, so 3 forward and then this way. And then a forward and then over again. I'm now here, so I need to go 2 forward. 1, 2. And now I can go 2 to the right until I'm in the middle again. So I can go 1, 2 here. Now I'm here. I can go 2 forward again. And now I can go towards the edge again. Now I'm here. I can move 1 over forward. I got off. Are you? So now I'm here, I think. So I can go over 1 to the middle, forward, and it's just a diagonal. Diagonal to the end. Nice. All right, button. And that was it. Thank you for playing. Awesome. Awesome. So there it was. It says don't do this. and push the button. Let's do it. Okay, well, we have died. All right, anyways, we're back here. I guess I set my spawn in this bed. Wait, can I get my cobwebs? I can. Some things happen for a reason, folks. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. Thanks again for watching, though. Stay tuned for more.